Tommy D on Fabulous 103 FM, and with me is Ben Hollis. Good morning.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Ben, if I'm right, you're an 18-year-old student from Leicester. You're planning to go to university in the summer in the UK, but in between time you're riding a cycle, a push bike.
That's right.
From the UK to Australia.
Yep, it's a one-year epic. So I left from Leicester in August last year, and I've got a year on the road basically, going through so far 26 countries and heading towards Brisbane, where I'll be ending the trip this August.
Is this what they call a gap year?
It is. It's my version of a gap year, but so I worked during my time at school, during all the nights there. So as soon as I finished school, I could maximise my time and get straight out on the road.
So you're funding this yourself?
Yeah, I did. I worked in the UK, so all of this is funded. But the great thing with cycling is you can do it very cheaply. So a lot of the time I'm camping as my accommodation. So just wild camping in forests, kind of on beaches, which I love. But also when you turn up on a bike, like tired, dirty, families often welcome you in, you know. They're like, what is this guy doing, turning up in this little village up this ridiculously steep slope? Like, come on, have some rice, man.
Let's look at where you've been so far. You left the UK, obviously, presumably you went to France.
I did.
And then went through France
all the way across Europe. So headed towards Venice after 1 month. And that meant crossing the Alps, which was my first mountain range that I've encountered. That was great. So while I was there, actually, there'd been a bit of a heat wave in Europe, which happened to break while I was in the mountain pass. So it started raining, and I was just crossing this bridge over. I heard this noise. I looked to my left, and there's literally a landslide coming down the mountain, which was ridiculous. And I just kind of hastily crossed this bridge, and the mud just fully go over the bridge, and no one could cross it for the next day. I was the last person to get over it. That was my first crazy.
From Europe,
encounter.
Where did you go next?
So I've had to take one flight on the trip to skip the Syria and Pakistan area, which is
it's a good idea to skip that.
Which is slightly off limits at the minute.
Yes.
But so I cycled across Europe, like I said, down the Balkans, Greece, Turkey, and then I had to fly to India to skip those bits. And then from India I've headed up to Nepal. I did the Himalayas as well, which were slightly challenging, and then a big loop around Southeast Asia from Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, and here. So now I'm heading down towards Australia.
So you're going down
through Malaysia,
to Malaysia,
and Singapore, Indonesia, and then I'll have to fly again when the land runs out at Bali.
So is there an extra charge for a bike on a plane?
Depends which airline you go with, but generally you send them an email, you explain what you're doing, and anything's possible.
And that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So do you any idea how many miles you've done so far, or how many kilometres?
So I don't know whether you work in kilometres or miles here, but it's probably near enough 8,000 miles.
8,000 miles.
So far.
How many punctures?
This is the crazy thing. So on those 8,000 miles, 8 months, I've had a total of 3 punctures, which I can get more punctures than that in a week in the UK. So I had one in London, one in India, and one in Myanmar, which, someone's smiling on me, definitely.
You're doing and they were the only breakdowns, no chains breaking, no brakes falling off?
So the great thing I have with my bike is old school, very heavy, but it's made for big trips like this. So everything's simple. When something breaks, I fix it, I carry on. People can do bodge jobs on it in their little mechanics workshops around the world. Like, my brakes stopped working in Germany, and they're the old school kind of style. So just a mechanic got a nail, hammered it into the thing, and it's still working now. So,
brilliant.
Yeah.
So Ben, I've got to ask you a question. What is the best experience you've had so far?
Ooh, that's a big one. I have to say that there's one magical experience which springs to mind, although obviously I've had more than those than I can count. More than I bargained for, actually. So I was in India and my visa was running out, so I was having to hitchhike, and there they have these battered old trucks, kind of decorated, rusted, and I was in the cab of one of those. It was going so slowly that it had gone dark. We were going through this winding forest track, and then out of the darkness, their headlights just illuminate this wild elephant in the middle of the road, kind of stuck, sounding off in the middle of this forest, and I'm just in the cab of this battered truck with some other young guys who are, we're all like, what's going on here?
Wow.
We just had to watch this elephant disappear into the jungle and carried on. That was
so that's
great.
your best experience. What's your worst experience?
Oh, that's another tough one. Well, if you fancy another animal encounter, I've had a few, so you'll have to read my book if you want them all. But in Laos, for example, not too long after, I was wild camping in this. There's crazy mountains there, so I was absolutely cream crackered after a day in the saddle, and I found this wild camping spot in the forest. It's all perfect. Set up tent, and I'm just kind of sleeping in my tent, and I hear this noise. The forest is covered in leaves, and it sounds like wind is like rushing over the leaves, and it just keeps happening. I'm really confused. At about midnight, I'm like, okay, you have to go out, have a look, what there is, see that there's nothing there, and then you'll be able to sleep peacefully. I get out my tent, and the entire ground around where I'm camped is moving, and there's just thousands and thousands of ants and termites. So I've managed to camp on the middle of a giant termite's nest, and yeah, that wasn't the best.
Oh, you'd actually camped on top of their nest? Not the cleverest thing to do, yeah.
I think I'd managed it, and so that wasn't the best night's sleep, I have to say.
So you're leaving Thailand, next move is down to Malaysia.
Down to Malaysia.
Indonesia, and then eventually to Australia.
Yeah, exactly, down the coast. So I'll be finishing in Brisbane, Australia, because half my family actually moved to live there when I was younger, and I've never visited them. So,
great.
So now I am, but on my bike.
Apart from meeting your family, what else are you looking forward to that you're expecting on the rest of your journey?
The rest of my journey, so much, but I'd say the beaches going along the coast of Thailand I'm definitely looking forward to. And again, you can never get bored of Thai food.
Absolutely.
Malaysian food's great as well. But also, so I'm going, like I said, back to uni in London to actually study biology, because eventually I want to try and go work in the rainforest. So seeing Indonesia, Sumatra, and hopefully a bit of rainforest there is a big thing for me as well.
And you're raising money for worthy causes, which is excellent. You think you're going to make Australia by August?
I hope so. I'll make it happen. But yeah,
because you've got to be back in September to go to university. Exactly.
I've got to push those legs. But again, I'm motivated doing it all for these causes.
Brilliant. So you've got 4 months left before you've got to be in Australia?
Yeah, just about.
4 months cycling. Then you're going back to university. We wish you well. Thank you so much for coming in and seeing us today. And if anybody sees this kid on a bike on his way down through Thailand towards the south, just make sure you give him a little bit more room than you do the average bike.
Yeah.
Coco Fitness in Mike Shopping Mall is giving away free yoga and Zumba classes to all members. And you get their state-of-the-art fitness equipment, air-conditioned studios, and a choice of classes too. Gents, buy 3 months, get 1 free. 6 months, get 2 free. 12 months, get 3 free. And for the ladies who are looking to keep in shape, you get 50% off all memberships. Take advantage of these great deals now, from 7 a.m. through till 11 at night. Coco Fitness, no excuses.
Thailand prepares for the coronation of His Majesty the King next month. So waters from 107 various points around the nation have been collected and delivered to the capital ahead of the purification ceremony. Provincial governors were tasked with using a special brass spoon to collect the water. This ancient ritual of purification is a part of a series of ceremonies which will see His Majesty the King raised, anointed and crowned. Thailand's top immigration policeman Surachat Bigjok Hakpan is reported in Thai media to have been transferred to the Royal Thai Police Operations Centre. No word on why, but under his directive, immigration operations have improved in their catching of illegal immigrants here. And he also oversaw the implementation of the TM30 system, which allows Thai authorities to track locations of non-Thais, which in turn has seen criminals wanted in other countries arrested. Heavy tropical storms nationwide over the weekend caused damage in numerous areas and flooding in 9 provinces, seeing the Disaster Prevention and Mitigation Department working with relevant authorities to help those affected. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, City Hall was watching, perhaps in dismay, as the city flooded again over the weekend. Engineers are said to have been scurrying to find an answer to the beach damage, and in other areas a clean-up is being organised as trash combined with waste once again flushed streets and lanes in the whole of the region. Storms are expected to continue this week too, and in addition to garbage issues, damage to roads has been considerable. Storms in our own studio area caused a blackout of BBC World Service News yesterday evening. We have 2 satellites on our roof to receive world news live from London, and this morning techs switched over to the second one, after a check revealed damage to the main dishes. And one luckless venue manager has egg on his face, or to be fair, lipstick. Phil, the manager out at the Loft, agreed to dress up in comedy drag to surprise his boss on his birthday, and he went the whole hog with lipstick and a wig. The only problem? The lipstick was 24-hour lasting. Anyone out by the lake today might want to pop in and see if it's finally come off. Up to 33% discounts on regular prices in and around the city, and Monday meal specials from 130 baht today, all only at alwayspattaya.com. To catch up with the latest news, TV, radio, events and more, everything to do with Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com. And with the Met Office promising highs today of around 32, dropping down to 27, and a definitely overcast day with a good chance of rain at some time, that is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, keeping you in touch with Thailand and, of course, Pattaya, the city of fun.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Hello, I'm Andy Barwell at the BBC Sports Centre. Everton beat Arsenal 1-0 at Goodison Park to claim their 3rd consecutive Premier League victory. The result saw Arsenal throw away the chance to move into the top 3. The Everton manager Marco Silva believes that the best team won.
Really happy. I think we deserve really the 3 points. With more goals, I think we'll be more fair because the chances we created. We should score more goals this afternoon, but of course it was a fantastic win for us.
It was defender Phil Jagielka's first goal for Everton since April 2017. He's lost his place in the side to Michael Keane, but told the BBC he's always ready to play his part for the side.
You've got to be patient. That's part of football and squad football these days, which is key in the Premier League. So as much as sometimes you don't like it and enjoy not playing, you've got to be sort of big enough to accept it and try your best and train as well as you can. So when you do get the opportunities like today, I'm not sure I've been training to score goals, but keeping it out is the main priority.
Watford are through to face Manchester City in next month's FA Cup final. Watford fought back from being 2-0 down to defeat Wolverhampton Wanderers 3-2 after extra time in the second semi-final at Wembley, to the delight of their boss, Javi Gracia.
It was very tough, but we've enjoyed. Today, when we had everything was lost, we were able to show our character, our ambition, our personality, and in this moment I'm very, very proud of all my players.
And for more football news from the BBC, go to bbc.com/football.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Fabulous 103, and once again it's Thai time with me, Tommy D, and Crew Fon. Good morning.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Sawadee krap. What are you going to teach us today?
Something easy, you know.
That's what we like, easy.
Very short ones, and actually you can use it every day. Like sometimes, normally, often, something like this. So we will talking about never. I never did this. I never been there. Do you remember? I mean, sometimes we've been doing this for a while, you know. So
Never. I don't know.
never is ไม่เคย
My kui.
Yes,
So never is my kui.
ไม่เคย
My kui. By tea krung tep my kui krap.
ไม่เคยไป
Oh, my kui by tea krung tep
Yes.
krap. I've never been to Bangkok.
Yeah, like this.
Thai time on Fabulous 103.
Isn't it time that you escaped to the island of Koh Chang and relax at a brand new resort that promises luxury along with the best of island life? The Elysian Pearl is a family-owned resort offering excellent and affordable accommodation with sea views and easy access to the ferry, but not in a crowded tourist area. Jungle, hillsides and waterfalls, elephants and more, all within easy reach. We can arrange transport from the ferry, or you can drive to us and park. Google Elysian Pearl Koh Chang for details. Elysian Pearl Resort, Koh Chang's newest, brightest secret, is out now.
Right, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Are you both feeling confident?
Very much so, yes.
Okay, it's the last Universally Challenge of the week. It's been a bit of a weird one this week.
Yes.
You cheated on Monday.
Didn't get anything on Tuesday.
Wednesday you
I
won.
got that.
Thursday was a draw. But
Yeah.
yesterday's question was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
We've all agreed on that.
Absolutely, yeah. Nobody I know got it, so.
So today's
I know
is...
one person who got it.
Who? Tommy.
Tommy.
Yeah, because he wrote it. Right, okay, let's play today's Universally Challenge then. My fat eyes can't see the screen.
Do you want me to help you read the clue?
No. Right, so it's currently 1-0 to Denny.
Yes.
Megan needs to win today to make it a draw. If Denny wins today, Megan's making the brews next week. Oh no, I'll be coughing and spluttering all over the place. Right, eyes down looking. Here's today's clue.
What about
buzzers?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Buzzer, you're winning, so you can go first.
Right, I'll have fat eyes.
Fat eyes?
Frye.
Frye
and fat eyes. Okay, here's today's clue. Baby Hiroshima cat.
Fat eyes. Fat eyes.
Denny?
Atomic kitten.
No.
2-0, no coffee next week.
Oh, no, I'm a bit disappointed. Oh, look at her face.
Oh, dear. Poor old Meggie. Meg?
What's up, Meg?
What's up, Meggie? Go
I
on.
knew it, but I just couldn't
You couldn't remove your buzzer.
I've been using Megan.
Yes, so have a lot of people.
Dennis?
Not like that. I mean, in life, generally.
Oh, okay.
Come and pick me up, Meg. Come and get me cat, Meg.
It.
So, well done, Denny. 2-0.
2-0, yes.
That was an easy one today, though, wasn't it?
That was, yeah, I like that, yeah. That was good.
Look
Sensible
at her face,
clue.
look
Yeah,
at
I
her
know.
face.
She'll be stamping her little feet in a minute. Or her little hooves.
Even with my fat eyes, I could see her sulking.
Attitude problem, bless her.
Oh, proper diva strip from the diva strop.
Mentally abused.
Mentally?
Yes.
Oh, really? Not by us, surely.
Yes.
We're very kind to you.
He said he went in the market and he saw some pig's feet and he thought of me.
Because you didn't video showing your feet yesterday. If you'd have shown your feet on video, right, then everybody would know what we're like.
There's nothing wrong with my feet.
Really?
Yes. I can't do that in Thailand. It's disrespectful.
Oh, yes, it is. Very true, yeah. It is to show people your feet, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That's probably good idea, judging by the state.
Right, hang on.
No.
Hang on.
Oh,
What are you going to do?
Here we go.
She's getting her trotters out.
What is wrong with them feet?
Nothing. No, that's they're really nice. Really lovely.
How are they?
No, they're lovely. No, I just said I thought you'd have hooves. Not you've got them.
I've got little size 35
They're
feet.
lovely. Very nice, Meg, honestly.
Little midget feet. Little midget trotters.
They call them Del Boy and Rodney. They're trotters. Lovely.
All right.
Oh.
She's going red now, look.
No wonder I don't win. All the stick I get from you two.
Oh.
She started it though this week, didn't she?
Yeah.
You've been like a proper diva little stroppy mare.
Well, I've got to stick up for myself.
Oh,
Yes.
I've got fat eyes, fat fingers.
She called you old and blind.
Old and blind.
Old, grey and blind.
That's it, old, grey and blind. So, yeah.
It's silver, not grey. Okay.
Lovely.
Right, well done to
Thank
Denny
you.
then. 2-0. It's the first time you've won for about 3 weeks.
That
It
was
is a long
fast.
while, yeah. It's a long while. Yes.
You didn't even give me a chance to think
I'm
of my
sorry,
buzzer.
Meg. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, bless. Kind of feel sorry for her when she loses, don't you?
Well, it's only the attitude we feel sorry for, not her personally. Got to put up with that now.
If you see me walking down the street, staring at the sky.
Coming up next, Pattaya Mail, taking you on a road trip.
Hey, trouble and strife. Hey, sorrow, won't you be my wife?
Jeff Carter here, and today I'm going to show you around a place called the Sanctuary of Truth, and it's on Soi 12 off the main road between Pattaya and Nuklua. It's called Nuklua Road, and the first thing we've got to do is go and buy a ticket from here. Can I have a ticket, please? The 500 baht one. Thank you. Yeah, for one person. Thank you. Thank you. Cup. Oh, look, there we are, the ticket.
Where you from?
We got the ticket. I'm from Manchester. Where are you from?
I'm from Thailand.
Oh, that's very good. Okay, so that's what we've got now. We've got the ticket. I was here about 10 years ago, and I remember going over this bridge here, but it never had all this safety netting on it. No way you can fall off that now, but in the olden days, whoa, it was too dangerous. I got halfway across and I did one, panicked. Now this wooden building here, right, it was initiated by a man, local rich businessman called Mr. Leck, right, and up there, that's 105 metres high, that. It was built in 1981 and it looks dead old, doesn't it? And they reckon the finishing date is going to be about 2050. Right then, it's time to make our way down to the Sanctuary of Truth, the biggest wooden structure in Thailand. We're just going to go down here. Look at all these steps. Wow, it's like being in a jungle. Waterfalls and everything, look. Wow. Oh yeah, what's going on here then? Hello, how are you? You okay, what's that for? What?
This is only for cyclists, just safety for you, okay?
Yeah, okay, thank you. Hey, look at that, village people. See you later, boys. Bye, thank you. Look at this, it's like something out of James Bond. That's where the speedboats come in and out and take you right round for a bit of a tour. Look at all those amazing carvings. Took years and years. All carved by hand, and there's no nails in there or screws or anything. It's all different types of wood joints, and it holds it all together. Yeah, somebody's working here now, just chipping away. They reckon it's not going to be finished until 2050. Wow. It's slow work, but it's regular work, isn't it? Because they know they've got a job till 2050. Hey. And the concepts from the Buddhist and the Hindus. And it's all about the afterlife and the cycle of life. And it's all here to teach a story. Look. Hello. Sawadee Cup. All intricate work. This was one man's dream. So Mr. Leck, I salute you. Well done, mate. 10 out of 10. Right.
Mr. Wrong. Hey, trouble, trouble and strife. Hey, sorrow, won't you be my wife?
Hey guys, I'm Megan and you're watching Fabulous TV Pattaya. Today we're about a 30 to 40 minute drive out of Pattaya city. We are here in Chonburi province and I'm bringing you here today to check out a little hidden gem here in Chonburi. We are here at the Chonburi Grand Canyon. Look at it, it is beautiful. The Grand Canyon Chonburi, located around a 40-minute drive from Pattaya city, it makes a wonderful day out for sightseeing and photo opportunities, and it's a popular spot for Thai visitors, which becomes very busy at the weekend. Upon your arrival, you'll be able to enjoy the scenic views overlooking the canyon, once a functioning quarry with a reservoir at the bottom. Following the trail around the hillside, you'll come to several different viewpoints offering beautiful views. But be very careful on your feet, as at these points there are no safety rails. Another popular viewpoint is the Snow Mountain, a hill actually made up from pebbles as white as snow. It makes an interesting photo opportunity. With free entrance and a parking fee of only 20 baht. The Grand Canyon Chonburi makes a great day of sightseeing and exploring for the whole family.